Hello everybody, my name is Timothy and I want to welcome you to my channel. Today we are on the southeastern part of Penang Island. To be precise, we are in Permatang Damar Laut, just next to the Penang International Airport. We are going to do a walk along the coast to view the Permatang Damar Laut World War II pillbox. What's a pillbox? Well, it's a small fort or military guardhouse. It is said that it was called a pillbox because it has the appearance of the box for keeping pills. You will find World War II pillboxes all along the southern coast of Penang Island, and today we will visit one of them. We will start our walk from Jalan Permatang Damar Laut next to the bridge of Sungai Permatang Damar Laut. But before I continue, let me first give you our starting point coordinates. You may key these coordinates into your GPS, Google Maps or Waze, and you will be navigated to the very spot where I started this walk. If you have never used map coordinates before, you'll find that it's the most precise way to pinpoint locations. All you need to do is to type the numbers into your GPS, Google Maps or Waze the same way you would type a place name. And your device will navigate you to the very spot. Then you can use this video as your virtual tour guide to trace the path I took. We are now walking along the path between the airport fencing and the river, which is Sungai Permatang Damar Laut. This is a continuation of our previous walk along the coast of Permatang Damar Laut. I will put the link to the previous video in the description so that you can view it too if you wish. As mentioned, we are just next to the airport, so every now and then you will hear the roar of planes taking off and coming into land. But the rest of the time is an almost silent world, broken on occasion by the rustling of the wind on the grass. Until the mid-1970s, there was still a village where we are right now. That village was cleared out when the international airport was expanded. Now, in place of the village, all you can see is an open field. The fenced-up area is now airport land and is out of bounds to the public. But outside the fenced-up area, life continues per normal. On our left is Sungai Permatang Damar Laut, where you will often find estuarine fishermen going about their day in their parahus. At random intervals are piers or bagan built by the fishermen for easy access to land. Now let's make our way down this path and enjoy the solitude of nature. On the opposite side of Sungai Permatang Damar Laut is the coastal village itself. We covered it in the previous video. I will put the link to it in the description. These fishermen's huts were no match for the waves during the Asian tsunami of 2004. During the tsunami, many boats were hoisted from the sea and deposited onto land, some 100 meters from shore. It's difficult to imagine that today, in a place that seems so serene. We have reached the coast. In front of us is the Straits of Malacca, and the horizon is Pulau Kendi. The sea here is shallow with a muddy seabed. As protection against erosion, the mouth of Sungai Permatang Damar Laut is flanked by breakwaters. Oh, can you see? There's a monitor lizard in front of us. Monitor lizards are plentiful here, but most of the time they avoid people. So here's the mouth of Sungai Permatang Damar Laut. The island in the horizon is Pulau Rimau. In 1592, long before Captain Francis Light established Georgetown, another Englishman, Captain James Lancaster, moored his ship off Pulau Rimau, becoming the first Englishman to mention Penang. And over here, we can see the coastline of Permatang Damar Laut, a long stretch of sandy beach ending at the village of Permatang Tepi Laut at the hills. Now let's continue our walk to the World War II Pillbox, about 300 meters away. I'm going to have to climb down from here. So here we are at the shore. As you can see, the shore is sandy, but the seabed is muddy. So as scenic as it is here, the sea is not suitable for swimming. Otherwise, and if not for the airport, this could have become another tourist beach in Penang. The very fact that it was such an open stretch presented a concern to the British leading up to the Second World War. It made Penang Island vulnerable to attacks coming from the sea. By then it was clear to the British that if anyone were to attack Penang, it would be the Japanese, so it was every bit anticipated. But they wrongly assumed that the Japanese would be attacking from this direction. Based on this assumption, they hastily built a string of coastal defenses along the southern coast of Penang Island from Batu Maung to Gertak Sanggung. But geographically, it's practically impossible for the Japanese to come from this direction. To do that, they would have to first circumnavigate the peninsula, passing the heavily fortified Singapore before even reaching Penang. That did not happen, of course. What did happen is that the Japanese attacked from Kota Baru. To say that the British neglected Kota Baru would not be right either. They built pillboxes and laid landmines along the Kelantan coast too. But they could not stop the advance of the Japanese army, and the rest is history. And now we can catch our first sight of the World War II pillbox. Can you see it? In the years following the war, these war relics were just left to rot. Exposed to the elements, they are in various stages of decay. At least one has been washed into the sea, while another is hanging precariously on the shore. The one we are visiting now is remarkably well preserved. Over time, it had accumulated graffiti, but a group of well-meaning youth recently did a gotong royong to scrub off the graffiti. So in this video, we can see the cleaned up pillbox without the graffiti. But I also shot the pillbox before the cleanup, and I'll show that to you in my subsequent video. This is a very nice spot. I could just sit here under the Indian almond tree and enjoy the view. Sometimes, in the rush of modern life, it is good to take a step back from the world and simply unwind. Maybe another day, but today I have something to do, and that is to show you the World War II pillbox of Permatang Damar Laut. As you can see here, the pillbox faces the open sea. And when it's low tide, the sea is not a very pretty sight. And here we are, the Permatang Damar Laut World War II pillbox. It appears to be a two-story thingy. The pillboxes were constructed in the years leading towards the Second World War, when the British saw an increasingly belligerent Japan. This narrow opening allows soldiers to watch for approaching enemies and to shoot at them if necessary. From this angle, it does look to me like a medicine pillbox with flaps on both sides for you to take out the pills. At the center is a chimney-like tower to watch for enemies and to shoot at them. We can picture for a moment a soldier stationed there picking up from the hole and surveying the open sea. Let's peek into one of these openings. The ground is the sandy shore itself. I'm not sure if there's an actual concrete floor under the sand. There's an alcove for storing ammunition and provision. Here we can see the metal reinforcement in the concrete. Now we look into another chamber in the bunker. It's almost like a two-bedroom house by the seashore. I wouldn't mind having a house like this right on the beach and enjoy the view every day. But of course, this is Permatang Damar Laut, so staying here means I will be living under the path of incoming planes. And how is that like? Well, we are about to find out. Imagine that many times a day. And that is how living at Permatang Damar Laut is like. In the next video, we will continue our walk down the coast to Permatang Tepi Laut. But for now, that's the wrap for this video. If you enjoy it, please give it a like, share it, subscribe to this channel and do hit the notification bell. And I look forward to bringing you another video very soon. Until we meet again, thanks for watching.